Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz, and today I've got one game for you in this tank, the Stir-A-Mill. Not played by me though, this replay was sent in by one of my Patreons, Laughing Ram. He's been a long time Patreon of the channel. I really appreciate your support. It helps keep the lights on. And I love what he does in this game. You're going to see what he does in a minute. But if you want to become a Patreon too, you can check out my links in the description below, or you can always send over a one-time donation. While you're down there, don't forget to like and comment. Let me know what you thought of this game, but this tank is a very interesting one because of its gun depression. So let's get to his game, shall we? Okay, he's lower tier, so that's interesting. They've got some very big hitters, the VK100, the 252, the K2, the Hori. Yes, his gun is great, but if he gets hit by those big guns, he could be regretting his game. However, I wouldn't be showcasing it if that was the case. So he's going to head with his heavies, which is always a good idea. They go in front of you, and you just support them. Okay, and everyone's coming over here, it seems. So the more the merrier. But we've got one AFK. That's not good news. Oh, no. Looks like he's moving. And where will the battle commence? Let's find out. Luva slowly moving up. And nobody's been spotted yet. Where are they? Now we know someone's at A cap. And so instead of sitting back in the bush, he decides to push on up. He's got a tank ahead of him who's doing the spotting. And he's going to use a little bit of a ridge here. Now this tank thrives on ridges. It's got 15 degrees of gun depression. You just peek on up. Look at this, aiming, all the way in, aiming. Here we go, lovely stuff. Now I really should back on up, even though his light didn't go off, because, well, amazingly, he bounced that shell. Now he switches over to HE, this guy. Nice shot in there. And he's backing up this time, that's good. And he pops on up, he's almost ready to fire, and good thing he does, because before the guy can escape, he's now kaput. So far, so good. One thing you've got to remember in Blitz is after you fire, don't assume that you're unspotted. Oh, this guy's running. Oh, good stuff. Oh my god, that guy got nuked. So 2 tanks down, things are looking good. He's under no threat here. His teammates are moving up. I think he's getting ready to move, and he does so. And unfortunately, he bounces that shot, which is unfortunate. Would have been nice to get that shot back. He's going for the HE. No, he switches, and wise decision, because the 252, oh my goodness me. Wow. Ouch. Yeah, they're dead. They're not coming back from this. It's 7v3, I'm sorry. Now, there is a tank behind him, but he decides to push on in, which is probably what I would do, and just nuke this VK. A lot of hit points to get through, so be nice to get some cheap damage here. Unfortunately, somebody else hits him before he can get there, so he can't get the full amount of damage, but good stuff. 2,300, and can he get any more shots in? Where is that guy? He decides to push over here. Now in this situation, if you can't find the tank, my advice is to get the base. He could have gotten A cap, and that will give you a few little bonus points. So you might get a mastery if you get 2 bases and done 2,300 damage. That's pretty solid. Now here, personally, I wouldn't have stopped. I would just keep pushing on in. He missed that shot, which is unfortunate. And he's blocking the Luva, which is a good thing, except for the fact that the Luva is probably going to try and get around him and nudge him. So that's going to make him misfire. Yeah, so 2 shells he could have really connected on had he just continued on in. He would have beaten the Luva to the AT. Probably could have done 800 or so damage more. And that would have probably guaranteed a mastery. And the base, I'm not sure he'll get it. Doesn't look like it, because the Borsig takes him out. Anyway, a pretty solid game. That's about the only mistake I feel he made, except for the fact that he didn't back up on that first shot. Shoot and just back up. Assume you're going to get spotted. If you're not spotted, great. There you go. Yeah, damage assisted, great job. And he comes in second. That is a pretty solid game. So, do you like this Thermo? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I think it's an underrated tank just for the simple fact is that you can put in some very unusual positions. That's all I got for you. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz, out.